Hello. Hi. Make sure TikTok is working. Cat's here. If you want to see Cat. Hello. Hi. Oh, Echo. Let's not do that. Absolutely. Why is this upset? I already agreed to this. How many copies have they sold now? I'm curious. Holy fuck. Todd Howard's making huge money. If the math is roughly correct, then they sold over 500,000 copies on day one. How much Todd Howard's worth? Probably not that much. You have to remember that, like, he doesn't own the company, so it doesn't really matter. He just bonuses better if if the company does good. Like, he's probably a millionaire, but it's unknown what his financial details are, but the guess is around 10 million. So that's kind of like what I thought. Oh, actually, it says here that when he sold, when ZeniMax got sold to Microsoft, he got paid 150 million in conversion equity. So yeah, he's rich. Okay. But not rich enough that he stopped. He could afford groceries for a month. Yeah, not rich enough that he can stop working. You know, like that 200 to 250 million benchmark. You know, you're not quite rich enough to stop working in that. In that, because it's not. This isn't the. You know, that's not as many millions as it used to be. You know, that's just like 25 million in old school numbers. That's not that rich. At this point, if you don't have a B next to your net worth, you really haven't made it yet. The thing is, though, is like you can never get it right on those like net worth estimates because you just never know how much money the guy's made on the stock market or through private equity or something stupid like that, right? So they're always like or how much money the guy is wasted on high stakes gambling. You know, some of those guys, they went down to Vegas to the high roller room and they're plunking down and lost, but nobody knows. So they're either like way richer than it seems or way poorer than it seems. And you can probably usually tell by how much work they do. So if Todd Howard's still working, I bet you he has a gambling problem. 14 kids like Elon. Well, the weird thing about Elon is so much of his net worth is tied to his companies that I'm not convinced that if his companies didn't eat shit, if he wouldn't go broke. Like, he has to actually get shit done at those companies and make them valuable, or else, like he's in deep fucking shit. Like, the loan that he used to buy Twitter, there's a lot of collateral in his companies wrapped up into that. Like, there's no raw money in there. And the other thing is, like, you can't even really convert that stock into raw money very well, because then people will go, Elon is selling his Tesla stock. Uh-oh. That seems bad. Maybe I should sell mine. Anyway. Thank you guys for jumping in here. Wow, there's a whole bunch of you. Hello. YouTube should be working today. Hi, people on YouTube. Thank you for being here. There's brand new moderation features on YouTube, it would seem. I can even create a poll. That's kind of cool. So hopefully, if John, whatever, comes in here talking about stinky fart eggs, we can just ban his ass. We'll see what happens. John Cena won his 17th title. I'm sorry if I don't take that seriously. Michael, how's it going? Then the other day he got RKO'd by Randy Orton. What is an RKO? Ring knockout? Is that where you throw them out of the ring and they're stuck out there and they can't get back in? I have no idea. Hey. Okay, so where are we in our adventure? In our Mosley class. Alright, we found this sick hammer in a dungeon full of imps. It sucks. It's terrible. But it glows purple. That's cool. It's terrible, though. Fucking cheap viewers. Banging that guy's ass. I need a shield and some gloves. That's what I'm in the market for. And to sell this hammer. I think Bam Bam will give me the most money for my hammer, right? Should I riz him up? We seem to be doing a lot of business with Bam Bam. Maybe we should riz him up, you know? I don't think I have that kind of power, really, but we could always try to riz him up. Knows you need axes and blunt weapons. McGilby joining? I don't know. So he makes them, sells them here. I haven't really thought about it. Whatever one happens to enter my field of view first, probably. Alright, we gotta riz him up. Okay, he doesn't like boasts. He likes joke. And he kind of likes admire. Okay, we need to get the boast in here. You're too kind. You can't scare me. That's great. How's it go again? Don't make me. Oh, I suck at this. Joke. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. You're wasting your breath. How nice. Yeah, full. There we go. Fucking we got him. Level up a little bit. The charisma of a potato. My man is not a very charismatic figure. I could just bribe him. Should we just bribe him? Give him some free money? Easy. This is so much easier than... This is so much easier than rizzing him up, dude. Just give him some money. Excellent. I accept.
better than
That's surely an investment that'll pay dividends
only quality.
when I go to sell him this Warhammer.
What can I interest you in?
Oh, flawless topaz. See, it says 9. I can't remember if I go to a better vendor if it'll be more. Do you have a shield for me that's not poop? No. Okay. Good talk.
Come back and see me again. Good day.
My speechcraft increased, Crassus. That's all you need to know. Maybe we need to roll a bard. Be a speechcrafters. I think this guy has got a better shield for me.
What? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I want a shield that's not a leather shield. Can you hook a brother up?
Be seeing you.
Expedition 33. I watched someone play that, but not on purpose. Like I was lurking at somebody while I was at work, and I came home and it was some random person stream playing that game.
Not that work for some folks.
It looks very strange. That's what I'll give you that. It looked really strange. It did kind of remind me of like that Final Fantasy combat. That like new form Final Fantasy combat.
I am waiting. Have a look around.
Yeah, no, you get the same. You get the same amount of money. You got anything good? Highwayman shirt? Stuff doesn't do anything, right? No.
A pleasure to serve you. I'm through talking to you.
Oh, display case. Let me just peruse the merchandise here, sir. I'm just perusing the merchandise. Gold trimmed shoes. I think I need to take a shit. You know, that's not gonna work. A ring knockout is when one wrestler proposes to another and they say no. I didn't read that till now, but it's kind of funny. You finished your anime? What? Didn't you just start your anime? Either that means you're a degenerate or... I watch anime like I play PoE. Well, isn't there an anime that's literally like years long? I'm reading on chat. Yeah, Crassus, maybe you should get one of those. I don't know what anime he watched. He just said he already finished it. That's right. I was actually looking at One Piece this morning. Is it time to start this 1K episode anime? I think it is. I think you have to just accept that you're that kind of hobbyist, you know. You can't fucking small dick it. You're just not that kind of guy, man. You never are going to be the small dick. You're going to be the big dick every time. I keep watching these 1 to 2 season animes and I'm done in a few days. Yeah, I think that's just, you know, that's not good enough for you. Should we fast travel or should we start walking? I like walking. Because then we can like find random stuff on the way. I like that. Like this Redguard Valley Cave. Oh, I meant to buy the like greater healing spell. The big one. Murdered him. Get nothing. Restoration mastery increased. Wow. I'm now a journeyman. I mean, if you don't discover all the empty no loot dungeons, then who will? Look at that. Look at that being over there. What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Guy is fucking stalking me. Whoa! Run. Okay. Beast and Blinds. How's it going? We're gonna sit here and level up our magic. I can go back in there and beat that guy's ass. I really gotta get the greater heal, man. This fucking ability sucks. I have way too much hit points for that shit. 150, dude. I'm fat. You're still here? Okay. What the fuck is... Yeah, beat his ass. Get him. Oh. Yeah, go get him. I have employed an ogre. You want to play Souls games? Well, this is not a Souls game, so... It's a very strange... Get him! Go on, my friend. Get... No, wrong. Yeah. Yeah, get him.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Oh, yeah?
They're the best you can do. This ends here.
Fight club, fight club.
They're the best you can do. I'm just warming up, you pathetic.
Oh, got him. Got him good. Now it's my turn. Enter the fray. Oh my god, he fucking slaps. What is this? It's the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Dude. What do you mean, what is this? You can't even roll in this game, I don't think. Oh shit, he fucking came out the door. Dangerous. Okay, do I have any potions? I'm gonna man up. I just need a better healing spell. This healing spell is way too dog shit. No way, man. What is it, like multiplayer? No. What the fuck? Where'd that goblin archer come from? What if my ogre will go hit him? Brother, I think you were born in the wrong generation for this game. Just don't know. Ow. Holy fuck, man. I'm worried about this ogre that's over here. Whoa, whoa. He's stuck in the mountainside. I have never played such games, it would seem. Alright, you foul ogre. Games like GTA. I don't think this is like GTA, but maybe. Maybe it's like medieval GTA. Aha. Have at thee. I have the high ground, ogre. Why does it sound like something is flapping its wings? Nice skybox. Ogre teeth. I mean, it's worth some money. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go and see if I can get like a spell that heals for more heals for more than this. I'm from Tamriel, brother. Don't you know? Have you heard of the High Elves?
What is it, citizen?
What is it, citizen? Oh shit. Edgar's place is locked. We gotta wait. How do I wait? You're from Pakistan? Aren't there some high elves down there?
Yes?
Win some chocobo races. Oh, he's going for that platinum chocobo achievement. Dude.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
This guy doesn't have the spell I need.
Good day.
I think it's at the other guy's shop, the fucking not discount one. Fucking Skyrim, look at this guy, Skyrim. Here, the Mystic Emporium. What are the things needed to start a channel? I have no fucking clue, brother. I just go live every day.
What's going on with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago.
Oh,
Annoying creatures.
truth.
Well, at least they're slow and not too bright. Their pincers are sharp, though.
Valid point.
What can I do for you? What can I interest you in?
Heal major wounds is what I'm interested in. There we go, we're
Come
in.
back and see me again.
I hope not. Okay, so this heals for 3 times as much. That seems like a way better use of my time. Gotta go fight some more ogres. Oh, I never sold my imp gals. That was a major source of my income. Those imp shits that I got. Gotta get another magic weapon, dude. When will you do next stream? I stream every day at the same time. So tomorrow at this time. How about the ogre? Ah! Crucial error. Holy fuck. Aha! Oh, he hit me. I don't want to go any further in this direction. I don't know what's over there. Jump at me. Aha! Oh, that hurt. Oh, God, fuck. We gotta, like, get him to jump, and then back away, and then give him the slap. That's our strat. Boom, oh, he got me. Oh, God. Oh, God, he got me. What game is it, bro? The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Oh, he got me again. Fuck. I'm getting ahead of myself. Getting too close. Ow. There's another fucking ogre down here. I think I aggroed him. Shit. He's coming. I see him. I get the feeling I'm not gonna chorus that ogre to hit this ogre. Like that's not gonna work. There's two ogres. Very bad. Had a ranged attack. This is definitely the tactic. You gotta wait for him to jump and give him a bop on the head. So that thing that sounds like wings, I'm pretty sure is just what it sounds like when these guys walk. I think it's their footsteps. Oh. Maybe I should have got athletics, you know? But it seems like my speed's keeping up, you know? Ow, how'd that fucking hit me? That was so far away. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just in the middle of fighting ogres. Oh, very impressive. What am I supposed to... Actually? Of course it is. I never doubted... I never doubted that. Bring some pots. This is not the best way to do this. I'm convinced that we are somewhat wasting our time. But sometimes that's the fun of it. Okay, we leveled up. Maybe we gotta have a nap and come back and fight these ogres when we've leveled up. Oh god. Okay, look. Maybe we just need to sleep. Okay. Can I fast travel? Is it gonna let me? No, I got enemies nearby. There they are. There's the enemies. Maybe I can get them stuck in the mountains like that other one. Aha, I have the high ground, fucker. Oof. That hit, that hurt. Come one at a time, ogre. Riveting, isn't it? I'm definitely doing something that I'm underleveled for. That's definitely true. Choking grasp tome. Gold trimmed shoes. Mage's robe. Do I even have shoes on? Probably. Yeah, iron boots count as shoes. What? What happened to... I thought the guy was stuck in the mountains. Poor fucker. Ow. If it was just one, it wouldn't be so bad, but... Like, I will eventually kill them. Like, unless I, like, really fuck up, I cannot actually die. One's dead. You're divorcing me? You don't want to do that much paperwork.
I suddenly get motivated for paperwork.
You heard it here first. The only difference between... one thing saving my marriage is paperwork. The worst part is, this is an ogre groundling. I hate to see what a real ogre looks like at this character level. Ow. Heavy armor increased. You know, I need to get slapped around a little bit, increase my level, my heavy armor level, you know. This is going a lot quicker now that my weapon is about to break. Fuck. What game is this? This is the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. if you've heard of that game. Do I have another weapon? I don't think I do. I'm gonna actually break my weapon on this fucking guy. Oh, my apparel is broken. What, your religion? Oh no. How's it going, Ben? Okay, just my boots are broken. My weapon is almost broken. How are babies made? You think I can kill this guy before my weapon breaks? Very valid question. He's getting down there, but Can you jump uphill? Oh, too well, in fact. You know what? It felt safer in here. Are we gonna have to rely on punching him to get his final blows? Oh, fuck, that hurt. You fucker. Okay, we cannot man up. We cannot man up. This was not worth the time I spent on it, but it's okay. How does that hit me, dude? I'm so far away. Ow. Athletics mastery increased. Whew, whew, whew. Ah, yes, ogre's teeth. Excellent. Well, we killed some ogres. Where we go from here, I'm not sure. But I need to go have a sleep. Maybe we'll be better at killing ogres after we have a nap. You know what we could do? We could go have a nap in this crumbling mine. It's cheaper. It's free to have a nap in the crumbling mine.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
How do you go ahead, please? I do have a bed available for... Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left. Sleep well. You've already rented the room. Not much more to say. Take care.
Walk with virtue, friend.
Should have asked that guy if he would have taken some ogre teeth in exchange. Nine hours, fantasy game. Be right back. Taking a break to save marriage? No. What? Strength. Strength and honor, friend. Okay, we're gonna repair our shit. We gotta go talk to that orc that we well, I could say we rizzed him up, but really we didn't. We just gave him some money. We were like, hey, Will you think well of me if I give you free money? And then he said yes.
Go ahead, please. Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
True. Big true. I don't have enough gold. Oh.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Do you want some of my junk?
You've made a good bit of... A fine Thank you. Come again.
That's all he wants. I think I'm gonna have to go to the potions idiot, so he'll buy my imp goals. Divine elegance. What is this? Oh, clothing.
You've come to divine elegance because you care about what you wear.
Oh, totally.
And Pelineria has what you want, or no one has.
Some fancy
May I interest you
clothes,
in some
huh?
of my fine wares?
Want some gold-trimmed shoes? Oh my god. Pigskin shoes. Black and burgundy outfit. Oh
Thank
my,
you for your
that
business.
is some luxury right
You
there.
too.
Surely there's a potion ding-dong around here somewhere.
Greetings, Breton.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Hi. The feed bag. You know, none of you are really screaming, potion vendor. The main ingredient. Here we go. Hey. Would you take some ogre teeth?
Finally, a new customer. Please, look around. Just promise me you won't buy from that fetcher, Thoranir.
Oh.
I cringe whenever that name is mentioned. His inventory has to be stolen or something because his prices are so low. They're below my cost. At this rate, I don't know if I can keep my doors open. All the people are spending their money there. Ah, if you want to help out some poor merchants, head on over to Jensine's Good as New merchandise. She'll fill you in with the details.
Unfriendly competition quest added. Side quest. I see.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Oh, this man will buy my ogre teeth. Very enticing.
That's a fair deal.
Is this a health view? Restore intelligence, fortify intelligence. So this guy has some
You've made a
ogre
good bit
teeth,
of
you know?
gold.
No one wants this shit. Invisibility, eh?
Thank you for your business.
Okay,
Take care.
I just need to repair my shit. Take too long fighting fucking ogres. To the arena.
How do you do?
I should probably do the main quest long enough to, like, get the ring that gives me 50% magic resistance. That's really what I should do.
Go ahead, please. Only quality. Let me take a look at what you've got. Good day.
Good day.
How goes it?
When played this, I started getting bored of the main quest and started working on the Warriors Guild quest line. Yeah, I actually don't even know where that even is. That's where I'm at, you know. If I'm at least level 22 and loot Raven Cameron's corpse, I'll get a mundane ring. And he is dead at some point in the storyline. Main quest 15. Main quest 5. That's a little ways in. Well, let's at least see what's in this ogre cave. We already killed like 3 things in it. You never know. Clearly I'm like underleveled to kill these ogres, but depressing. I get the feeling there'll be more ogres in here, but... Oh, why is this way bigger? I'm like, oh, it's just gonna be a little cave. It seems like it's fucking huge. Another ogre. My blunt is increasing. How does that hit me? I'm not even close to him. Ow. The hell? Somehow you started going so quick. Can't match my athletics, brother. I kind of definitely don't see how that hit me. God, what a mess. Why? Z. Hey. Burrow. Oh my fuck, dude. These things are way too fat, man. Why couldn't I play on an easier difficulty? Why did I have to be a man? How's it going, Muaz? Ooh, I knew that was gonna hit me, fucker. Did you beat Blueprints? I beat the first part of it, I guess is what we'll say. I'm like getting impatient. I don't want to fight this guy forever, but he's just murdering me. But it seems like the only way to safely hit him is like really back away every fucking time. Oh my god, I leveled up again fighting these fucking ogres. I'm power leveling. I'm actually power leveling right now. We're juicing. It seems like we're wasting our time, but we're actually juicing up. I didn't stream on YouTube yesterday because it was like broken. Something was broken with it. Like the chat didn't work. So you didn't miss anything anyway. I did stream on Twitch, but it seems like they were working on the YouTube chat features and added some like new features and new like moderation features and stuff like that. So that's good. You definitely could use some more moderation features in YouTube chat. Nocturnal, how's it going? You gotta go? No problem, man. I'm here every day. Don't you worry. Oh, fucker. Mods? Why mods? What's the problem with mods? What? Yeah, I don't know if I'll be around then, but we'll see. Ow. You fucker. Holy shit. Life of Horror, welcome back. Well, I guess we're gonna leave and go have another sleep and level up. We're power leveling in the fucking Ogre Dungeon, dude. Best decision we've ever made, actually. Easy power leveling in Ogre Dungeon. I do remember you, yes. Ow! Wait, did this get repopulated? With people? It has been a little while since I've been in here. Oh, there is people in here now. Shit. I kinda thought this would be empty. So I could have a sleep.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Alright, come on, you fucker. There's no dog at the entrance this time. That's kind of weird. Don't hit your friends.
I'm supposed to be impressed.
Am I poisoned? What the fuck is that? Well, I came in here because I thought it might be empty so I could have a sleep. And turns out it's not. These guys respawned. Am I, like, poisoned? Drain agility. I still am suffering from hell joints, too. Wow, that really fucking hurt. Okay, this is not... It's not really what I had in mind. I think these guys will despawn. Or run really quick. I kind of want to just have a nap. I'll probably have a nap in here. You think there's some guards in here? Will help me with my random guy problem. I bet you they'll let me have a sleep in here.
It's you. Hi.
It's good to know we've got such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in town.
Yes.
I can't sleep? Oh, I can sleep here. Cannot sleep with enemies nearby. Oh my god, fuck.
Fall before me, Brett.
God, what the fuck? Let's try this again.
It is a privilege.
The Fighters Guild is a good place to go if you need weapons training.
Yes. I've heard the Fighters Guild offers some wonderful opportunities.
Wait, are these things not hitting me anymore? Now that I loaded a save? Interesting how that works. This is a game called The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Oh, hi. They're still mad.
This ends here.
A little closer. Talos, bless me. Die. Parry and strike. Die. Show me what you've got.
How are you?
Okay, you?
I've been better.
How are you?
That's too bad.
Have you ever thought of joining the Fighters Guild?
Have you ever thought of joining the Fighters Guild? This guy's got a silver warhammer. Look at that. 200 bones. Ooh la la.
I've heard the money is good.
So I've heard.
May Talos guide you.
Um, I get the feeling there's got to be a good chest in here somewhere. At this point, we've killed several fucking ogres, so surely we'll get a loot. There's another fucking ogre. Two more ogres. I don't see any fucking good chests, though. How much damage does this steel warhammer do? Cannot change weapons while attacking. I wonder if we bop him with this, like wait him and then get him a bop with the big weapon, you know? I'm not really blocking right now. This dude do more damage. I'd rather like block, but it feels like blocking is not going to work against these guys. They're just going to murder me. My armor is about to break again. I think we farmed some ogre teeth, right? Where's the loot? There's another fucking ogre. Where's the ogre items, man? Why is this cave so fucking big? Why does it keep going? Okay, this is back to the start. Oh, I guess I'll have to kill another ogre. I don't see the fat loot, dude. That's broken. My boots. A fork. He was eating dinner. Okay, so there's more little caves. But where's the loot? Oh, there's the loot right there. I see it. We found the loot. Potion of cure poison. That's the loot. Motherfucker. It's gonna be a bigger chest, right? Dang it. This just goes to that other fucking spot. Is that all that's in here? Gross. At least we leveled up a bunch, I guess. Dang it.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
The Gilded Carafe.
Yes? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something.
Same old shit, brother.
Tell your friends about me.
For the right price, I can make anything good as new. Farewell.
Well, you know, I guess we could work on this quest, you know. I guess we could do that.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Mr. Bee's Knees, how are you?
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing. Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
Hysterical.
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
How could the nine let
See ya.
Are they angry with us?
My
I
eyes.
don't know. What could we have
I
done
can't
to
stop
deserve
thinking
this?
about it. I know what you're talking about.
No, it's the same janky game I remember. it's the same janky game I remember. It's just a lot easier to play it when it doesn't look as jank. But it's still janky. It's been a long time since I played it though, so it's like fresh enough, you know. Like it has to have been at least 10 or 15 years since I played it. No, it's longer than 10 years. It's probably like 12 or 13 years. I don't know. 12 years since I played this. And when I played it, it looked like really, really, really way janky and shittier, but it's still the same janky and shitty game. Say the same thing, yeah. Having issues with the FPS staying around 40? Yeah, so at first I kind of thought the FPS was scuffed, and what I kind of like figured out is that I didn't really turn off very much to make it better. I kind of just, if it's like there's something, if you're in a there are certain things you can turn off to make it a little bit better, but I don't remember what they were exactly for me. I kind of switched some things on and off, and it kind of seemed like certain things made a big difference. But if you're outside where you can see the whole like landscape, the FPS is like not very good. But if you're like inside a building, it's like pretty okay. Like right now, I'm sitting at around like 100. Like you can see it up in the corner. And that's like pretty much what you can expect for my graphics card. So it's like if you have a graphics card that's like, I don't know, 2 generations ago, that probably looks like 40, right? It's a modern game. I had to lower the FOV. Yeah, I have my FOV on max, so I don't know like how much of an impact that would make. But the reason I did that is because, as you know, for games like this, I have motion sickness issues, and having a very large FOV is one of the best ways to combat that. 3090, I wonder how that compares to like what I have. My card is about 20% better than a 3090. According to this bench. I don't know. The one thing that will help, I think, is I should check right now if NVIDIA released a driver for this specific game. Let me check. Because when NVIDIA releases a driver that's tuned for a specific game, it can help a lot. And this literally just came out. I don't have the latest driver. Apparently a driver came out a week ago. But it only has optimizations for Black Myth Wukong and No More Room in Hell 2. Doesn't have anything to do with this game. So probably like in a couple of weeks there'll be something that'll help this game, I would guess. Yeah, I wonder how much, like if I turn my FOV down, I wonder how much it'll help. Like say I put it on poop. See, that like didn't even do anything. Like my FPS even seems like it's worse with low FOV. Yeah, I don't know. Because one of the things with like low FOV too is like it kind of like renders stuff, most of the stuff anyways. I think draw distance might be a major one though. Like if there's a draw distance one. Baked Baker, how's it going? Because I think that's the major issue I've been having is like if you're outside and can see very large landscapes, that's when the FPS is the worst, which would be most likely helped by draw distance. This is Oblivion, Baked Baker.
Now we can't even get back into the city to help them. That damned Oblivion gate blocking the way. The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try.
Good, how about you? Not doing too bad.
Few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now. My home, my goddamn home in flames. It kills me that I can't get in there and do something. We couldn't have been any less prepared for this.
Yeah, they like didn't change the voice acting at all. These are like the same voices and everything from the old game. It's like it looks really good, but it just the core of what's going on is just that same old jank game. And to be clear, like the game was not jank at the time period. Like at the time period, it was like pretty damn good. It just had the classic like Bethesda like slightly buggy thing going on. But makeup on a pig, yeah, somewhat.
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades. Be seen.
Like I wonder if I can find something on draw distance. View distance quality. I wonder if I put it on like low, if this will like. I should change the voice acting. So voice acting's, well, actually, I was gonna say voice acting is really expensive, but to get real voice actors, it's really expensive. AI voice actors are probably not so bad. Yeah, you know, draw distance didn't really do anything. Interesting. There's a weird thing about modern engines where sometimes, like, when you put the settings lower, they don't actually help. I found that with, like, PoE. Like, if you reduce the settings on PoE, the game actually runs worse. I had a dream that I found a wee beastie in a grocery for $40. he's dreaming in smoky scotch. Crassus had a dream that I talked about playing Final Fantasy VII on stream. Oh, that's one too, I guess. You think I'm not going to enter this oblivion gate? You little bitch. What if we just go into, like, the city? Ooh. Wonder how much of a pain in the ass these are to kill. A little bit of a pain in the ass. Are those things gonna chase me? Okay, we'll go in, whatever. We'll do the thing, we'll do the thing. Did you get rid of your shield? No, I still have it, it's still jank. I have like a shit shield right now for some reason. I can't seem to get a better one. Oh, there's someone helped me. Let's see if blocking can help against these things. I guess, like, I just got done fighting those ogres, and when I blocked against those ogres, it, like, didn't do anything, so I just stopped blocking. I leveled up. Fucking hell. Yeah, see, like, my shield sucks. I need somehow I got through the tutorial last time with a metal shield. Like a steel shield. And I can't seem to get anything better than this leather shield right now. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like bad RNG or something. I don't know if I'm like supposed to like help this person and make sure they live or what, but last time they fucking died. This time I died. Maybe I need to run down to where this idiot is. Maybe that's the strat.
Show me what you've got! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Hi.
Think the 9. I never thought I'd see another friend.
I kind of hoped you would die so I could take your items.
They were taken to the tower. Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here. You're right. You're right. I can't just leave poor Minion to his fate. If he's still alive, we've got to try to save him. All right, lead the way. Let's find Minion and get out of here.
Yeah, don't be a little bitch. Can we go through the door? Gate is open elsewhere. Ooh, there's some dead men in there. Wonder if they have items. Blood grass. What does this stuff do? Chameleon resist paralysis. Yeah, get him. You get him. Are you gonna help me, brother? Spittle stick. Oops, I ate it by accident. That was not advisable. I kind of want to go back and gain a level, brother. You seen a place to sleep anywhere? Get in there. Get him. Great job.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Scamp skin. Doesn't seem to be a good way to go, does there, brother? Where's the, what does this do? This spittle stick. Spittle stick. Damage, health, damage, magicka. Well, that's useless. Dark and darker vibes? Yeah, kinda. Partially, I guess the reason for that partially is because Dark and Darker is also like a jank. Kind of a jank game, too. This game is way less, like... The combat is way less interesting than Dark and Darker, though. There's definitely no, like, trying to dodge something by looking at the ceiling or ducking, or you can't even roll or crouch. Like, crouch just, like, makes it so you, like, try to stealth, like... Get him. You're the tank, brother. Didn't you know? Well, I don't know where we're going. My brain does remember these, like, sticky things stuck to the... For some reason, though. Fleshy pod, these fleshy pods.
Let's stick together.
Oh, God. What do you got, bud? Ah. Ah. Not an upgrade. Unlucky. I like your shield, though. Yeah, his stuff is not an upgrade. It kind of looks cooler, but it's not an upgrade. The shield's an upgrade, though. Oh, I didn't have any gloves. I guess that's a big up. Curse instinct grave robbery. That's the reason I told him to follow me to begin with, let's be honest. I knew he was going to die eventually, and I needed that shield. Fleshy pod. The fuck? Harvesting ya, you fucker. Ow, what the fuck was that? Oh, I hit a fucking mine. Oh, what the fuck? You know, I think it's time for a tactical retreat. I got a level up to use, and I kind of feel like, well, you know, maybe if I just go level up and come back later, this will be a little easier. Oh, hi, Deidre. Okay, they followed me outside the portal. Can you kill these like shitty ones?
Warming up, you pathetic worm!
You're pathetic. Yeah! Show me what you've got. You'll never take me down.
Can they kill the fucking Daedra?
You'll never take me down. That's the best you can do.
There's a heart. Dremora light bow. Can I fast travel now? Is that a thing? Do I still have some diseases on me or some shit? How do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of these diseases I have? I still have hell joint. Do I have to buy a potion of cure disease? Some shit like that.
Goodbye.
How? Yes? Blasted. I do have a bed of... Very good. Farewell. Go. Yes? Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Interested in a way to like cure disease. Elf cup cap. If I just eat that, is that good enough?
I appreciate your business.
Or do I have to actually make something with it? Your willpower has been damaged. Unlucky. That definitely did not impact my diseases.
It's so good.
Feel free to browse, friend.
Get back to watch these goated streams.
What can I interest you in?
How's it going? Fun Daxer. Ooh, look at that weapon. Big.
You drive a hard bargain. That's more than I would usually pay. You drive a hard
How much would you usually pay for a Daedra heart?
You drive a hard bargain. A fine transaction. I appreciate your business. I offer the finest
do you
goods and
have?
the lowest price.
Junk.
Fare thee well.
Dramatic and open world games are very fun. There's something.
I have everything for the budding alchemist and a... Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Potion of Cure Disease. Why is that so expensive? Think I could just make one instead? Mandrake root. Garlic.
Thank you for your business. Be seeing you.
Oh, this is a resist disease. Shit.
I have Let's do business.
Root pulp.
A pleasure to serve you. Good day.
Does that work? Cure disease on self. That didn't do anything. I drank it, nothing happened. Oh, there it goes. It's gone now. I had to just get out of the menu for a second. Oh. Man.
How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with us?
I don't know. What could we have done to deserve this?
I can't stop thinking
I'm just
about it.
lucky to be alive.
In real life? Go to Mage Guild. And loot every single book in there. Yeah, I get the feeling he's doing some cheddar stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, not a lot. But it wouldn't like... It wouldn't like make sense for me to go do that though unless I was like tipped off that it's a cheddar way to make a bunch of money though, you know what I mean? These games always have that thing in them where like there's some trick. Thought it was a meme. I mean, if his money is like in the thousands, then it's not a meme. Made like $800 or something. Well, that's not that much. Maybe it's a meme. I don't know. I don't really know what that guy was doing, to be honest, because like when I watched his stream of him playing this for like a second, he was in some farmer's field. And like he was picking up every like vegetable crop that was in the farmer's field. I don't really know. I'm sure there's like some like money hack though, where you do some kind of nonsense cheddar shit and make a bunch of money. I'm sure that's a thing. Because that always happened in Skyrim is like, there's just like ways you can just like make money for free. And then the money like doesn't mean anything. Okay. My problem last time is I aggroed too many things at once. I think like, that's like the problem with this difficulty is like, it's like if you aggro too many monsters, you gotta like pull one at a time. I don't know how to get these doors open. So like down here. Ooh. Okay. Holy fuck, man. Why is the game so fucking difficult? Like, I'm just gonna die. Like... I don't know. I guess I have to go level up. I don't really... I guess I can't do that. Like, I literally have to go find some random shitholes and kill monsters inside. Like, as much of it is a meme to, like, run in a random direction and do some content, like, I think actually that's what I have to do. I think my character is, like, too dog shit to, like, do the main quest. I would have to reduce the difficulty just to, like, stand a chance. You're a rat, you know. This is more my pace, you know. Rat. Rat is yeah. Rat's more my pace. That's more my speed. Oh, Marauder. That is not rat. Okay, but relax. My shield like actually works against this guy. Wild concept. Ooh, ooh. Fucking stunned me, dude. Maybe I need like my block to level up or something. Oh shit, my stamina actually. My willpower is pretty high. You would think that... I'm just using a lot of stamina just to block this guy's fucking greatsword. Oof. Silver Claymore. Steel boots, steel greaves. I think those are upgrades. They're the same. I guess they have maybe they have more durability. Do not have the same defense for some reason. I guess I could use some gear upgrades too. I'm basically like, I'm rocking like the beginner shit. So that probably has some bearing on it. Guess we can continue on this way. Trap.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Ooh, this guy has a bound helmet. Wild. Marauder Battle Mage. That guy just say jump on my sword while you can? Resummon your helmet, idiot. Resummon your helmet, idiot.
You'll never take me down.
I gotta remember to not jump too much, I guess. Because that uses my fatigue. Resummon your helmet. Resummon your helmet. Resummon your helmet. Resummon your helmet. Fur boots. Broken fur boots. Iron cuirass. Apparently that was a female. Never tell with those high elves. What's about to break? My chainmail gloves that I stole from that guy. That's not a big deal. Must have been the wind. That goes back. Okay. So there's one way to go. This way. I don't want to aggro too many guys at a time if I can, but...
Who's there? Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Yeah, I agree.
Who's there?
There's one guy right there. I aggroed somebody.
Today, you die!
Making me jumpy.
Oh, shit. Ow. Marauder Warlord. That looks like an elite enemy.
Your presence here will not be
Oh,
tolerated.
shit. There's another guy fucking in the weeds here. God damn it. I went the wrong way. I wanted to just take these guys outside, but I went the wrong fucking way. Don't mind me. I'm just going to pick this lock while you guys watch. Damn it. Fuck. The tombs. Oh no. This doesn't go a good direction. This goes a worse direction. This is a fucking giant fucking maze. Whip.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Feels like I have a chance for some gear in here though. Is it just you? Or is that other guy gone up here? Yeah, there he is. Hi. Okay. Ow. Goddamn ranged guy. There's no way. God damn it. What does this do? I can't see what it does for some reason. Troll Candle Camp. Dagger or something new? Those guys are not despawning. A gate to oblivion. Those guys despawn yet? Seem like it. What does this stuff do? Restore agility, restore endurance, fortify endurance. Anything here? Empty sack. Bedroll. It's a place I could sleep, I guess. See if those guys are still rambling out front. The answer is yes, sort of. Oh, can I get you by yourself? It seems like you still can't come up over this ridge.
Damn you!
Ow.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I am getting tired. The character doesn't seem to have enough fucking fatigue. I'm hoping that she gonna drop some of that fucking sick loot looks like she got on, you know? That's kind of what we're hoping. We need a power spike, you know? This is pretty rough. Pretty rough state of affairs.
This ends here. Take that.
Oh, that fucking hurt. Holy shit. I don't want to die. Too much work into getting this mob dead. I'm like a fucking warrior with a bad weapon, man. I can't fucking kill anything. Even though I keep leveling up strength, it's not helping.
me what you got.
Steel Claymore. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Fortify endurance on self, 8 points. Boom. We're in. We're so in. I'm fucking overburdened as fuck, though. We're fucking so in. That's what we needed, man. We just need some fucking magic items.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
All right.
Go ahead, please. Let's do business. You got a great deal there. A good price for a good customer. That's more than I'd...
Boom. We're banking.
That seems a fair price.
Definitely need a better weapon, but...
Tell your friends about me. Good day.
Herb will grow or slash. If I can't fix it, it ain't broke. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? be seeing you.
I wonder if I should go back in there and see if there's like a fucking loot chest, dude. It seems like the place went even deeper. Little fucking loot pit in here. What's this way? That's the way out. Okay, so we killed 2 of the guys that were down here. Pots. And their chest down there. I'm going to buy some more lockpicks too. Silver neck. How did I get to that other spot? That, oh, it was like through this way. Like I went backwards? And there's a way to go into like a different version, a different, a different level 2 over here. But there's gonna be some guys in here, I think. Yeah.
What's that? Die, damn you! I'll break you to pieces!
Be nice to just get one dude. You're back. Welcome back.
You're pathetic.
Not too bad. Hello? Whoa. Fucking staring contest.
Am I supposed to be impressed? This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. That's the best you can do.
You're back now, are you? I thought you were about to spend the next 2,000 hours of your life watching One Piece. That's what I heard. Steel boots. Steel bow. Not sure if I can commit to One Piece. I think it's one of those things too where like there's probably like a third of those episodes are like really not that interesting, but you can't like skip any of them because you never know when some random piece of information is going to be relevant later in the story, and you want that revelation to happen for it to be a good experience. Someone told me that gets good 100 episodes in. Yeah, I think Mr. Pawn TV said something like that. And it's also, isn't it also the kind of thing where like once you get to a certain point, like the episodes are only available in Japanese because they're not like that far in the English translation yet or something. Unless you just watch them like subtitled anyway. Sub supremacy. Oh, I see. I couldn't remember if it was like one of those, because I can't remember who said it, but I think maybe they were watching it in English. I don't know if it was Pond or not, but they were like watching it in English or something like that, but then like they got to the point where they had to like switch to subtitles, and like the characters' voices are completely different, so it like kind of seemed weird. So if I sit here and hold my shield up, then I don't regenerate stamina. So really I should just, if I'm a god gamer, I gotta like wait for the like swing and do it right at the right time. Or else I'm like losing stamina. What did she say? She said that dubbed anime is bad, basically. She needs to make more decisions around here. Oh, good. Like what to play next? Unfortunately, I feel like this is a game that she appreciates. She says she would pick this game. Steel Cuirass. Unfortunately, I think I have a... I take it back. Yeah. I think I have a better chest than that now. You did, that is true. I did do that part, yeah. Yeah, this is a downgrade. My current chest is too good. Oh, hi. You made it back. He made it back all the way down here. I'll just zug you down now. I killed your boss and took her chest piece. You also have a steel cuirass. Silver arrows. Dwarven arrows. This guy, he's rocking a little bit.
What's that?
Steel shield? I'm in. Steel dagger. Hi. We're just getting a shield upgrade. Don't mind. Don't mind me. Oh, you also look like you have some nice items equipped. Hey, do you want to come outside? I like your gloves. You know, I think we have the same chest piece, though, so that's not really going to help me very much, but... Gate is open elsewhere. Oh. Dang. Where's gate opened? Maybe we gotta go the other way around. Not really gonna have time for that. Oh, hi. Well, you're not an elite Marauder Warlord, you're just a regular Marauder, but you have like a really good chest piece on for some reason.
Let's get this over with.
Maybe that one's not magic.
Die, damn you!
Maybe it's just like gold
This is the
or
part where
something.
you fall down and bleed to death. Die! Take that!
Ow, that hurt. Level up! Dude, we're fucking leveling, dude. We'll be killing those imps in that shithole in no time. How about thee?
Ha! You'll never take me down.
Oh yeah? How about that? Ow. That hurt. Where's my potions? My potions. Ow, what the hell? I was just pushing a sorcery. Oops.
Die, Carl! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. I'll hack you to pieces.
I mean, you have a lot of health for a regular old Marauder. That must be that chest piece. I need a new weapon, dude. That's gotta be... I don't know. I just do such dog shit ass fucking damage.
Take that!
Ow, what the fuck? What's broken that I'm wearing? My gloves. That's it. There's so much health. I level up again though. Like, we're leveling pretty fast. I don't really need one right now. That's the thing. It's kind of like a need. The hell are you doing, lady? It's kind of like a necessity basis, right? So, I mean, if we get to that point where I need one and you're a good option, then we'll be there. Fucking bitch. Holy shit. Yeah, see, this is just a regular dwarven cuirass. Steel gloves on this chick, though. So the one that I have is like an enchanted dwarven cuirass. We're getting some gear, okay? The gear is starting to flow. Need a new helmet. My helmet's dog. Over encumbered. Throw out these broken things, I guess. What can I throw out? This bow. I gotta sell this poop. Okay, I gotta level up again. Oh, I gotta level up right here. How is work? Tiring, as it tends to be. Man, my willpower could use work, but I want to be greedy. It's like I need all these things. It's like I want my tank go up, and my strength go up, and my fatigue go up. I guess. I don't know. What do I work? I drive a forklift. That's basically what we'll say. Alright, we saved. We got some fucking sick loot. We're moving up in the world. So it's about that time. We call this. All right. I gotta get some things out, but yeah, we're gonna talk about the top 10 rated whiskeys that we rated. Man, it feels like a while ago. I guess it's been like 5 weeks of doing these reviews, so this is like recap. So technically, this was as of like almost a month ago, but You can only like pump out videos like this every so often. I guess I could do it every day, but we got so much other things we're also doing that end up on the YouTube channel that I kind of like once a week seemed like a good cadence. Hi, you fat cat. Point that weapon elsewhere. That's a deadly weapon. What? Mosley, what are you doing? Chill. Chill. What do you think you're doing? You're not chilling right now.
Actually, what? I need batteries. It's magic.
You're provoking Mosley. Mosley, you're kind of a little shit, you know that? Are you gonna be good? For like a minute? I don't trust you. I don't trust this animal. Or a wonderful cat. Moe's butt. Okay, make sure these are properly ordered here. Mosley. You're here for this segment again, aren't you? So you can fuck around with the audio right in the middle of the recording. Actually wasn't that bad last time. I watched it back, but it would be preferable if you just didn't. You fat jiggle butt. All right, here we are. We're going to talk about the top 10 of my 50 total reviews, the best of the best of the 50 reviews that we've done so far. We're talking about the top 10 here with Mosley Butt. Mosley Butt's here again. The weigh in live on Twitch TV. All right. So without further ado, we'll get this stuff finished up. Are you gonna be good? No, you're not. I can tell. All right. So number 10. Scored 69 out of 100. Maybe to your surprise and mine. This was the Lagavulin Offerman 11-year-old Caribbean rum cask, which I seem to remember I didn't say that great things about. But you know, I kind of described it as being like a very soft palated Lagavulin. You don't really get the rum that much. It kind of was just like sweet, approachable Lagavulin. It was like the soft entry into Lagavulin. But somehow did pretty well, actually, when we kind of looked at it sort of objectively. Not bad. That being said, I don't know that the rum cask did much other than make it a smoother whiskey. I didn't really get that much of the molasses. Or rum notes or tropical fruits, maybe barely. I seem to remember getting some sweetness on it right at first, right in the neck pour realm. But when we reviewed it, it definitely was not there, and I went searching for it. And I also did a blind tasting of this whiskey and had a hard time finding the rum cask in it. And was surprised that it was the rum cask one when we revealed it. So I don't know about the rum cask part, but it's still pretty good, you know. That's a pretty good score. So again, I guess speaks to the strength of the Lagavulin distillery, I suppose. That even though like I didn't really even like this offering that much, still scored in the top 10 somehow. Yeah. Offerman edition. We got next. I guess I could put these up here, but I think Mosley's gonna beat the shit out of them. Number 9. Economical value bourbon favorite Wild Turkey Barrel Proof. This is an older turkey barrel proof, but man, what a value! What a great value whiskey. Just again, home plate Wild Turkey offering, a cask strength, slaps in every way that you would expect, but it's an insane price point. Can't complain. Down home plate bourbon, good price, good proof, excellent whiskey. Not excellent, actually. These are great. When does excellent start? I think there's only 3 whiskeys that are excellent, which are the ones at the very top. It's a great whiskey though. What's your cat's name? This is Mosley. Number 8. We had the Abuna. This is in particular batch 79. So this is a cask strength sherry bomber. Ooh, in this little stout squatch little bottle. Man, just again everything that you want a sherry bomb to be. It's a sherry bomber through and through. Strong sherry notes, but also you can get some of the malt character in there. Surprisingly, it's not overwhelmed and it adds some additional complexity, at least to this particular batch. I haven't had any other batches. I've heard people say the older batches are better, but that's kind of like true of everything these days. The older ones are always better. But obviously in strong, intense flavor as we come to expect from the Abuna, and also just rich sherry bomber in general. Doesn't disappoint. Again, great price point too. And we rated this one 73. This is a 73 out of 100. Great whiskey. Again, these are all whiskeys that I would say, like, man, if you're not sure, these are the ones. These are the ones to get. These ones. Also 73 out of 100. Kind of a surprising one. This was the Shelter Point Smoke Point Single Malt Canadian Whiskey. And this is the one where they age it like 3 years in a bourbon barrel, and then like 2 years in a Vancouver Driftwood smoked barrel. So it's a smoked barrel. And this one came out at first very, very like salty to me. Right on the neck pour, very salty. But man, when we got the review pour of this particular bottle, again, pretty good proof on this, 53%. It's fairly on the young end, but man, there's all kind. At first, I was like, "Where is the smoke?" It didn't get the smoke on the neck pour at all, but it has like all kinds of smoke, and fruit and tobacco, and it's just like graham cracker, like all kinds of different flavors. This was for a while the best aroma score I ever gave. Just every time you got in there, the nose notes were different and interesting. Just really surprising offering, and you can kind of really pick out every little thing that's going on in this bottle. So man, pretty impressed with this one, the smoke point, especially on the nose. The nose was so good. Kind of like the palate and the finish were like great, but like, man, the nose was stellar on this for me. So many notes, so much complexity. Whatever they did with that driftwood barrel, it slapped. So number 6, and also 73 or 100, and we kind of like ranked these by price. That's kind of like how this ended up. So the Abuna, the Smoke Point, and this one were all the same score, but this is the cheapest one. Which is the Iran quarter cask of the Bothy, which this is a while ago we reviewed this. It's been a while since I had some, but such a vibrant whiskey. I kind of like love quarter cask whiskeys. I think is kind of what I'm starting to learn is like these quarter cask whiskeys, if they're done really well, the faster maturation from I don't even remember this one. Yeah, this was one of a very early review. Again, this is just Iran whiskey aged in a quarter, basically, or is this quarter finished? I can't even remember. It says natural cask strength on it. Let's get the deets while we're just here talking about it because it's been a while since we talked about this bottle. But I can't even remember right off the rip. This one is 7 years in first fill ex-bourbon, then 2 years in ex-bourbon quarter. I think it's ex-bourbon quarter. It just says quarter in my notes, so I don't know if it's ex-bourbon quarter or new quarter, but it's probably ex-bourbon quarter. But yeah, like all kinds of like fruity notes with this one. Again, it's literally do them at cask strength. You know, you don't need an age statement to make it a really good whiskey. You just got to give it enough time in that quarter. Give it a good presentation. Again, this is natural color, cask strength, non-chill filtered. So I've actually heard some people like didn't like this one that much, but I don't know if it's just me. But these quarter cask maturations, they seem to be my thing. I don't know. Like I love the Lefroy one. This one's great too. Yeah, this one was 73 out of 100, sixth overall. Next up, 75. Fifth overall, 75 out of 100, was the McCarthy's Oregon single malt, first American single malt, aged 6 years, 50% alcohol. So this is, again, an American single malt whiskey. It comes from Oregon, and they source the barley from Port Ellen. So again, on Isla, there's that big industrial malting that Diageo owns called Port Ellen that sources the malt for Ardbeg. It sources the malt for Kilchoman's, most of Kilchoman's offerings. You know, Lefroy, Lagavulin, they all use Port Ellen, but also this is the same malt they use for McCarthy's. The major difference is this is only aged 6 years, which would be young in Scotland, but we're in the United States here in Oregon. They use Gariana oak, new and used Gariana oak barrels, which is a completely different than like an ex-bourbon maturation, right? Not only are some of them new charred oak, but that Gariana oak kind of like has like a spicy barbecue kind of thing about it. So without having to like, not only is it, you know, Isla peat, but they also have like some of that sweet like barbecue sauce kind of stuff going on that comes from that Gariana oak barrel. So it kind of just makes it, you know, super interesting. It's a completely different take on like a smoky Isla whiskey, because it's not an Isla whiskey, but it's using the same malts as the Isla whiskey. I think some great notes I gave on this one was smoked maple bacon, applewood barbecue sauce, grilled apples and cherries. I gave cherry fruit cup, sweet dandelion stems, black licorice. These are all things that I gave in the review for this particular bottle. So that just sounds like delicious, right? Doesn't it? So take a taste after of the Iran. Have these all been Scotch so far? No. So we got Scotch, bourbon here, Scotch, Canadian whiskey, Canadian single malt whiskey, and this is Scotch, and this is American single malt whiskey. So we're kind of like all over the place, really. I'm I'm not biased to Scotch, despite I loving Scotch. We're not so biased. Number four out of 50 at 77 out of 100 is yet again another thing that's not Scotch. This was the Peerless High Rye Bourbon. And still true that this is my favorite bourbon that I currently own, and I can't buy any more bourbon, so it will remain my favorite bourbon that I currently own for a while. And my favorite part about this particular bourbon, I don't know what the mash bill is, but when they say high rye mash bill, this is a high rye mash bill. There's a lot of rye in here. I don't know if it's like 35 or 40, but this drank like a rye whiskey, but was sweet like a bourbon. And that's kind of like what I loved about it. It was so far into the rye realm without being a rye whiskey that it really just hit me right with all the kind of rye notes. Again, we gave notes like red licorice, all sorts, brown sugar, cornbread, baking spice, dry melted butter. Again, deep into like the licorice realm with this whiskey. Despite it being a bourbon, we were like all up in that like sweet red licorice place. Fantastic cask strength, sweet mash only. Nice stuff. Also, it's not terribly hot too for cask strength. We're talking about 55, 30 ABV, and that's right in that range where I really prefer the proof, like slightly less than 60. So we're up to the top three now. Top three. Number three, and this is our first excellent whiskey. We got three excellent whiskeys on the list. There's only three that managed to score high enough that I consider them excellent. And at 80 points out of 100 was the Alberta Premium Cask Strength Rye Whiskey, Canadian Rye Whiskey. This is in particular batch number 5 at the Rocket Fuel, 64.2% alcohol. And this is just the turbocharged Alberta Premium. Again, 100% rye whiskey. And this is New Charred Oak, but also there's some ex-bourbon in here. But it's basically everything you love about Canadian rye whiskey at maximum volume, at maximum flavor impact. You know, your toffee, caramel, butterscotch, but it also has like some of those rye notes like dill and tree pine sap and baking spice. And I also gave a note, evergreen forest air. I don't know how I got that evergreen forest air out of this. Terry's chocolate orange was a note too. Had a rep for your country. This was even before the tariff thing started happening, so we loved this from the start. Yeah, there's some great dark chocolate notes on the finish too. A little bit of banana. Man, excellent whiskey. Get some Alberta Premium. This is really inexpensive too. This is like, I think this is like regular price, like $100 Canadian or something like that. Just a steal of a deal. Alberta Premium Cask Strength. And number 2, 81 out of 100. And this one, you guys know and remember, this is the Deanston 18 Highland Single Malt Scotch Whiskey. And this is all that's left of this sucker. And again, I don't know if I told you or not, but Aaron and I picked this out for us to drink one year. And God, what a selection. Great offering, great price. Again, those fresh fruits. You get some malt in there, orange zest, a little bit of waxiness. But you get the honey and everything. Just great representation of a Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. Enough in there for one last go. These are extinct where I am, so I don't know when we'll get another bottle of this, but it also was like terribly great price too for an 18-year-old whiskey. Like this was the same price that you get 15-year-old whiskeys a lot of the time for, so can't complain about this bottle. Excellent bottle. If it's available in your market, get one of these. Absolutely. Doesn't exist in my area? Yeah. This particular bottle doesn't exist in my area, but you can get like the 12 and the like virgin oak cask strength. What else can you get? There's like those weird ones, like those, like that tequila barrel, and I think there is one more. Anyway, but yeah, not sure when they're going to make the 18 again. Fucking need some more of this shit around here. Great stuff. And of course, this fucking ham. And of course, as you guys know, I already know, I scored this bottle 90 out of 100. This one was 81. I scored this bottle 90. And of course, just an unfair whiskey. It's so good. I don't understand. It's what they did. This is some voodoo shit for the price that they charged for this thing. Man, it's so good. These cartridges, so good. Again, everything that you want out of Lefroy. That's the smoke, the hickory smoke, the iodine hospital, the grilled meats, the smoked meats, but then you get the plum jam and the red fruit compote. I'm not a ribs person, but I gave the note ribs for this somehow. Again, same grassy, medicinal, spicy, earthy Lefroy, with all the underlying sweetnesses of PX hitting so cleanly together. Again, this is what I gave my whiskey of the year, and I don't know of any bottle in my collection that hits nearly as well as this, or when I ever will. So again, definitely if you can get this at even maybe slightly inflated price, this is excellent and will remain to be probably in the top 10 of my review rankings for a while. So good. Such a good whiskey. But yeah, that's it. That's all. That was the top 10. All these whiskeys are so good. Especially the top 3. The top 3 were definitely a cut above the rest. But I've already done like another 10 reviews, so we're gonna revisit all of these again when I get to 100. When we get to 100, we'll see how things shook up, and we'll see if these bottles retain their rightful place at the top. Won't that be exciting? So not bad. These are all good. I'm surprised this thing is here, to be honest. I kind of totally forgot about this thing. Like, doing 2 reviews a week, that means, like, we're talking about some bottles that I reviewed half a year ago, and even longer, considering. So, like, how this ended up with, like, 10th overall, I'm really surprised. But when I think about it, it's not that surprising. It's, like, pretty good. I think this Aaron was, like, maybe one of my first 10 reviews, I think. It was, like, in the first 10 or the first 5 or something like that. I really liked this bottle, actually, when I reviewed it. I don't know if, like... I wonder if it still hits for me. Let's see. Must have been sick that day. I don't know what date it was. It's kind of weird because, like, for me, it's like I started clipping the reviews as highlights on Twitch, and then I stopped doing that and started recording them manually and then uploading them to YouTube. But when I upload them to YouTube, I then like, don't press buttons, please, buddy. I then like delete the recording because the recordings are higher quality and it's so big on my hard drive I can't keep them all. And if I just need them back, I'll re-download them off of YouTube or whatever. Like, I'm not like that concerned about it. But I don't have like the dates of the recordings for like ones once they got to a certain point. But I think the highlights for like this one are still around. Because I don't usually upload them. This was on October 5th, 2024 is when this got reviewed. That was a minute ago. Hey, what are you doing over there? You pressing buttons? Yep, he's opening things. Stop. 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 A Saturday? That can't be right. It must have been a Friday. I bet you what happened is it was on that Friday, but I didn't create the highlight until Saturday. So it was probably on Friday. So it probably was actually not on the 5th. It was probably on the 4th. Because I don't think I've ever done a review on Saturday. I don't think that's ever happened. I've done fresh cracks on Saturdays, but I don't think I've ever done a review. It's a mushy ass looking cork. This could get filtered. There's a little bit of cork floating around in there, but ain't gonna kill nobody. Got too much random shit on my desk, as I tend to have. It's weird because at first, like, Aaron was really available in my market, and now it's like, it doesn't exist. But now that I don't really care that much about my personal market, I guess I could probably order some. I'll give this a minute because it's cask strength. But 56.2% is still like a pretty, like, that's a pretty good cask strength. I like that proof. Oh, I did see, wait, hold on, let me see if I can see it again. I was on some shop, and it seemed like they had cartridges from like 2023 and 2022 in stock. And I don't know if those are still there or not. I kind of want to look. Ran across this El Tesoro Añejo Mundial Tequila Lafroig Edition. The Mundial Lafroig Edition is a special expression of their El Tesoro Añejo, aged for 12 months in a genuine Lafroig 10-year-old Scotch whiskey cask. Yeah, that's a brand that I know is good too, El Tesoro. When I started looking at tequilas, this was a brand that came up again and again, El Tesoro, as one of the like brands you should try. if you're like a spirits kind of person, because it's not like the major tequila brands. There's no additives, and it's a little bit more expensive, but it was like, I guess, like the guy who, like, I don't know if it's the master distiller or who it is, but like there's a guy who runs it or is involved with it, who's like some kind of like tequila legend or something like that, kind of like some Billy Walker type figure, but for tequila. And that's just a brand that, like, again and again I heard, like, yeah, if you're gonna try tequila, this is an integrity brand. You should get El Tesoro. So that's really interesting that they have a Lafroig barrel añejo. That would be interesting. I feel like I would want to like get like a regular El Tesoro first, though, just to see like what that really does. Because right now, like, if you know tequila, then you might not care about what the El Tesoro like tastes like without a Lafroig cask in it. But for me, it's like, I don't know what tequila tastes like to begin with, so like I would be a little lost on the Lafroig edition until I like tasted like regular tequila, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, here's where the Lafroig gets kicked in. But yeah, that's an interesting. Usually it's the other way around. Usually it's like whiskeys are aged in a tequila barrel, because tequila doesn't end up in barrels for very long, right? Again, you're in Mexico. The climate's very hot. Those añejos really are not. Again, 12 months is like barely old enough to call it añejo, but you wouldn't want to age it much longer than a year, I think, in Mexico, right? Like, it would just get all oaky. So it's like hard to like do the barrel age thing on tequila in the same way that you kind of do it in like Scotland. That's like one of the advantages of Scotland, to be honest, is like it's such a slow maturation that you can do interesting things like make weird barrel finishes. So it's definitely interesting. It's not something you see too often, that at least that I've seen too often when it comes to tequila. But I think, like, to a certain extent, tequila and rum, I think, like, and this is one thing I've said before, but like as people like get into whiskey, I think it's just a natural progression for those people to like end up trying enthusiast level products in like rum and tequila too. I think that's just like, that's bound to happen. And I think they're like trying to like target that exact market, right? The people who are like Scotch guys who like have dipped their toe into tequila, right? Because that's one of the things that I read a lot on, there's a Discord that I got off of our bourbon, but it's called the Aficionados Discord, and it's run by a guy who's like a bourbon guy. But when you get in there for a little bit, you start to realize that there's like, yeah, there's lots of people who love bourbon in there, but a lot of these guys who love bourbon, eventually they ended up in different places. Like, they're like, well, I got into bourbon, but it was kind of samey, and then I got into Scotch, and then I ended up like getting into like agave spirits and Armagnac and stuff like that, and that's where I am now. Like, a lot of these like guys who start in American bourbon, they end up in like rum, agave, and Armagnac. Those seem to be like the three places where all these like turbo spirits nerds end up. Rum, unaged rum, agave, and Armagnac. Those three in particular seem to be very concentrated in like the turbo nerd realm. Like the most the most niche things possible. Unaged rum that you drink straight. Agave spirits that you can't call tequila, and like small little like cognac style Armagnac houses. Makes sense if you're looking for new flavor experiences. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? you end up in like those niche categories that have niche flavors. Because it's the only way to get something new and interesting. What did I say about this before? Right now I'm getting like sweet orchard fruits and spices. Candied pear. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm there with that. Yeah, like pear, orange zest. Some vanilla in there. It's kind of like the alcohol is hitting kind of high for me right now, though. What would you call that? Like untempered. Like, slightly youthful, but maybe if I give this a minute, it'll be okay. I might just be like hitting it. Yeah, the alcohol does seem a little spiky on this. Although one thing that's interesting to note is when I did the first, I don't know when I changed things a little bit, but my first set of reviews, I did add a larger pour size. I poured 50 milliliters. So right now, I've poured like probably what is like, I don't know, like 20 milliliters. Like I used to pour more than twice this much. And this, I still pour a little bit more than this for review normally, but this is like my like tasting size at least right now, like in this little small amount. But I wonder if, because that does impact how you receive the liquid a little bit. I wonder if this is like a instance where like if you had more liquid in the glass, if it hits better. But it's still hitting pretty well, to be honest. All these things that I've written in here, I think are pretty fair. Like that candied pear, orange zest, orange peel, and vanilla are definitely right up front. It's just like a little bit singy for me. Like the alcohol is like hitting slightly harder than I would expect it to for this proof. Like it's like the same, well, slightly higher proof than this, but like when I nose this glass, for example, it's like the alcohol doesn't exist. Whereas like with this one, it feels like once you're in there for a minute, you get some good aromas going, and then you're like, oh, it's a little hot, you know? And maybe at the time I just tried to not let that cloud my judgment. It's kind of getting a little better, though. Yeah, it's majorly fruity and malty. That's what's written here, too. Like, the palette is like candied pear, malt, orange zest, baking spice at the end. This has honey written on it that I'm not getting right now, but I feel like I'll get that in a minute. I can see why I gave this the score I gave it. Despite the fact that this was 6 months ago. I think it's deserving. Now, I can see, though, someone approaching this particular glass and being like, this seems a little hot for the proof. I can also see someone approaching this glass and being like, there's not that many like non-standard notes. Again, like malt, sweetness, fruits, honey, baking spice are like kind of like down home plate, kind of like bourbon barrel space sidey things, or like Highland things. I guess like elements, right? Now I don't really feel like I get floral notes too much on like Speyside whiskeys, but I seem to regularly get them on like more Highland whiskeys. But this is like, again, an island whiskey. It's neither of those things. But it kind of like drinks a little bit like a Highland to me. But it's missing like that floral component. But I think to me it's like at the intensity at the time. Like I had not done that many reviews. And the intensity of the cask strength makes it really rich, right? And the fruit note is like very sweet pear, which is kind of like not quite like the fruit note you get in much other places. Look at this ham. Look at this thing. This fucking ham. I think this thing is a pretty good price too. I don't know what a Rand quarter goes for, but I think the one thing that's hitting me right now that I kind of like, I don't like about this Iran quarter right this second. And maybe I was like trying to be like fair to it at the time, but the thing that's not hitting me about it is it just seems like the alcohol is a little untamed. Like it's hitting a little hotter than it should. Like for 56.2, it kind of feels like it drinks like over 60, or noses like it's over 60. But that doesn't necessarily like mean, oh yeah, you're gonna take my water, are you? Okay, I see how it is. Because like there's that, it kind of reminds me of that Connemara, where like I actually liked the notes out of it, but kind of seemed like young and fiery, and this kind of seems a little like fiery to me. But it should be like at least 9 years old based on the notes that I had written, so that's really not that young. So I don't really know, like maybe it's just me today, but the like alcohol is like hitting like in a very like spiky and not smooth manner. That's the only thing that's like annoying to me about it right now. The notes are good. Stand by like the number in terms of like the flavor that you get. But for some reason today, like I feel like the alcohol's hitting a little high, but it doesn't seem so bad now. Like maybe it just needs more time in the glass. Like, I don't know. Give it 20 minutes. Yeah, it's not so bad right now. I don't know. Right at first, it kind of seemed like maybe just a little too harsh for what I would think this proof would give, but that's just the weird thing sometimes. Like, we're all human beings, and every day is different. Much as you like expect it to be the same. Like maybe this is just hitting hot today. I don't know. Thanks, man. Great. Is that good? You like that? Going in for some more? Don't worry, I'll hold it for you so you don't knock it over, you goof. Yeah, I don't plan to do any re-reviews, but again, we will re-rank things, right? Because again, when we do the top, I'm trying to decide if I want to do. I feel like 5 videos for 50 was like just enough, if not too many. I don't know if I want to do 10 videos for a top 100, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I want to do like 20 bottles in a video, or if I want to do like, I'd have to rapid fire them. Or if I want to do like just the top 50, and then everything that didn't make it into the top 50, we'll just throw it out. We'll just say these bottles didn't make it. Or I could do like top 100, except like the bottom 50 is rapid fire. Like I'll just be like showing them, and then like maybe do the top 50 at 10 at a time. That way you only get good ones. But I kind of also feel like there's something to be said for like bad ones. Sometimes people want to see the bad ones too. Maybe I should do a bottom 50. But I'm not sure. We'll sort something out. Because eventually it'll get really contested, right? It'll be pretty contested. Because like most of the whiskeys, for a few reasons. Oh, my hands are so itchy. Get the fucking moisturizer on. Like if we look at this right now, some of these just need fucking refreshed, but again, this is the list. I don't know why, like, sometimes Discord is like a piece of shit and I have to like click on these to get them to show up, but like a lot of these are concentrated near the middle. Like in this, like there's obviously these shit ones, but like most of them are like mid 40s to like mid 60s, right? So like this will just become more and more competitive, right? You're gonna have more and more bottles with the same score, and when they have the same score, I kind of just put the one that was the cheapest, like up a rank. I kind of ordered them, like these 3. Like this one was the cheapest one, that's why it was 11th, which I think makes sense, right? If you can do it that way. But like these numbers will just become more and more contested, and there'll be less and less difference between each one. Which means like a lot of these shit ones will just fall off. Like if we did only top 50, like eventually you're going to get to a point where something would have to score like mid 60s to even get on the list, kind of thing, right? So it just comes more and more like competitive, which is like the idea, I guess, but it's like harder to tell which ones are obviously better and which ones are obviously worse if there's a lot of very similar scores, I suppose. But then that lets us do other things like, again, we can talk about like, hey, what are my top bourbon barrel only whiskeys, stuff like that. And again, there's also, we also have a rough value. Well, I don't know how much you guys have seen in, these like things I've been posting, but this is roughly in order of like, based on what I paid, how economical the bottle is. So like Wild Turkey 101 and Wild Turkey Rare Breed are the best value for money for score of everything. And I feel like, maybe spoiler, but I'll probably do like a video that looks something like this, like the top 10 highest value. But it kind of makes a lot of sense, right? Because like, yeah, Wild Turkey 101 is not the best whiskey, but it's really cheap, right? So these are all calculated roughly by like how much score they got per dollar spent. So when something costs over $100, like you can't really score over 100. So it's like, but that kind of makes sense, right? There's a diminishing returns in value. So like these ones that are under one, the only way that you can have less than one as your value score is if the bottle scored more points than I paid for it in dollars. So the only way you could even get in here is if your bottle was less than $100 to begin with, because you can't even score that much. But this still gives you a rough idea that like, hey, based on like how I felt about the bottle, you know, yeah, sure, Craig Ellicky 13 is like a way cheaper bottle, say, than, I don't know, the Lafroy Carchis 2024 cask favorites, but for the money, it's still like a better bottle to buy, right? Even even despite the fact that this was so good, because it's just like you could buy almost two of these still for the price of this. Like this would have to be twice as good, technically, right? So, and of course we've got some really terrible ones down here, like Hibiki Harmony. That's a terrible value. And again, just because something scores really well, like this is a fabulous bourbon, but it's really expensive. Like it's really fucking expensive. So, I mean, you don't get a good value here, realistically. And that's even true of like, and this is only going to go up, I think, right? Like, as you pay more and more for bottles, like if you pay $300, like, and the bottle scores 100 out of 100, that would still be a 3.0. That would still be the worst value, because it's way too expensive. You know, you could buy 4 or 5 of a cheaper bottle, right? But the more expensive bottles we talk about, the more like this bottom space will be more competitive for value. Because right now it's kind of skewed to like cheaper mid-range price stuff, because that's most of what we reviewed anyway. We'll get to like the value of expensive bottles when I have expensive bottles to worry about. But we'll probably do like some kind of video about like value bottles at some point too. But yeah, I think I have like 8 or 9 or 10 more things to add into here already. See how things change. But yeah, that's that. Live review tomorrow. More live review. I still have lots of new bottles that I haven't taken a picture and put on the list yet. That's this weekend. And I think there's other stuff on my list to do this weekend too. I gotta do my taxes this weekend. Great. Everyone loves that. Yeah, I got a couple other things to do too. But we'll probably like keep slamming Oblivion until I'll probably beat the game. I'll probably play Oblivion until I beat the game. And then after that, I don't know. We might play Final Fantasy 1 tomorrow though. Maybe. It's Friday. We start that long con every Friday. But I also kind of want to do Meist. Meist looks so good. Actually, the Riven trailer is what looked really good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being here, Cap. We talked about our top 10 highest rated whiskeys today. That's what you missed. They're all roughly around here though, so if you take a look, you'll see them. But there also will be a video on YouTube, I suppose. But yeah. Live review tomorrow. And more things. Oh, Saturday is Remy Martin VSOP at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Just to remind you guys, I know you don't care, bees knees, but Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, we're doing our community our community cognac. Here it is. And then we'll do a new poll. We'll do a new poll after this and see what we come up with. Yeah, I think that's it. I always want to be live longer, but I always have to go to bed, and I'm always tired at work, so I need to go to bed. I hate that. I'd rather be live. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Appreciate your continued support. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a good afternoon.